We had a nice Noctix off collab, although Fulgur unfortunately wasn't able to join us physically, although he was there in spirit, very much so. But yeah, it was nice seeing Uki and Alban and goofing around on stream. I don't usually drink, but when I go to Japan, I tend to end up drinking just a bit. I didn't puke this time, by the way. I didn't puke this time. But I've been known, I'm infamous for puking in sinks. It's happened on more occasions than I care to actually tell you. Sonny Briscoe, notorious sink puker. But no, I didn't puke at all this time. I kept it responsible and safe. Thing is, like, a lot of the times I think that I'm like keeping a good pace, but you know, it sneaks up on you. Gotta be careful with that stuff. Alcohol, that is. I think everyone that was at Japan while we were you know, doing some work in Japan is pretty much back and has said everything at this point. So I don't know, maybe it's okay for me to say more stuff. But I just one thing, guys. I saw Alban talk about how we went out to dinner and I tried some red wine. I was feeling a bit fancy. I was feeling just a bit fancy, so I decided to order some red wine. And I have had wine before. It's not my first time having wine, although I don't drink it very often. You know, if I'm gonna drink, and it's usually I only drink socially these days when I'm with like a bunch of people. I'll usually get beer. Or I'll have what he's having. But you know, I've had wine in the past, you know, when we have family dinners and stuff like that, my family loves to have wine, red wine. And you know, I'll sometimes have a sip or a glass of that. You know, it's good. It's good stuff. But this one time we went out, I tried it, and I don't know, maybe it just wasn't to my taste, but I feel like I must have made a face that implied that I didn't like it, but it wasn't awful, okay? I'm just saying, you know, maybe a bit more bitter than I'm used to, that's all. But here's the thing, I finished it all, and I don't know if it was the day before or after, but I also went out to dinner with Uki and I don't know, a few others. We went out to dinner to another place and got some good meat, and I got wine from that place as well. And that wine was really good. I really enjoyed that wine. Maybe it was a bit sweeter. Maybe that's why. But I didn't make a funny face with that one. What was I getting at here? Okay, my point is, look, I can drink wine, okay? I'm not a little baby. I'm not a little baby bitch boy that can't drink red wine. It was just a little bitter that one time, all right? Jeez Louise. But yeah, once again, it was so nice seeing everyone in Japan, all the boys together, having a good time. We had some big stuff going on in Japan, okay? But you know what really stuck out to me? It was after we were done a hard day's work, you know, we're pooped out, you know, we spent all day on our feet, you know, we're tired, okay? We're stressed out. And then on the taxi home, you know, 3 Noctix members in the back of the taxi, me leaning on Alban, Uki leaning on me, just resting on the way home. You know, those are the moments that really stuck out to me, okay? It was good. And I can't say much more than that. Wonder if it's okay to ask your first impression of Alban. Well, he's very cute. That's Alban Knox we're talking about. So he was very cute. Gave him a big hug, gave him a handshake like a man. And, you know, we had a good time. I don't know. He's just Alban. He's cute. He's pretty fun to hang out with IRL, actually.